About 7 years ago, I was a student at Futa, right? And I was basically like making websites for people. And then someone linked me up to this client, and this person will reach out to me and say, "Oh, help me build a website." Then every single time this person reaches out, whatsoever bill that I give to them, let's say for example, I say that the website is going to cost 100,000 naira or 80,000 naira. I didn't know it at the time, but what the person would essentially do was slash the price by two, right? And tell me that's what they can afford, right? Basically pricing my skill as if they were like pricing tomatoes in the market, right? Then I went to visit a friend over the holidays, and we're just having conversations in his car. And somebody who went to the market a lot was saying that anytime she goes to the market and she wants to buy something, if they give her a price, she basically just divides it by two, and that's the price that she names that she's able to afford. Then that made me reflect on the fact that this person that I've been working on with for like a couple of years now, that's basically what they were doing, right? They were pricing my skills. And because I didn't know it at the time, I just kept saying yes, right? And there was something someone said that I think was so profound to me, which is that if something is worth, let's say, $1,000, and you decide that, and somebody tell you that what they can afford is $100 or even $10, quite ridiculous, right? If you say yes to such proposition, that's because it is profitable to you, right? And I think that a lot of the times, people would not pay you what you're actually worth. People most times want to pay you what they think you are worth, right? Which is why it is very important for you as an individual, whether you're a freelancer or you're negotiating for a salary, you actually need to know what you are worth. And I think that knowing what you are worth comes from a lot of things. One is your competence, the kind of projects that you've worked on in the past, and how you're able to deliver on those projects. Also, like your level of experience as well. I think these are factors that goes into being able to know like what you are truly worth, right? Because a lot of times people can come and say, "Oh, yo, just getting started out, maybe as a designer, give me $1,000, right?" And they really cannot deliver the job of like $1,000, right? Which is why, for you as an individual, I think that it's really important for you to get your skill up, or yeah, get your skill up. Getting your skill up, I think, goes a long way to build your confidence and allows you to be able to like negotiate for even better. Now, if you're a freelancer, I think something that you can do is pay a lot of attention to negotiation, like read books on negotiation, read books on finance. Right. I think that helped me a lot. So that client that I said that every time I told her the project is 80K, she'll divide it by two and send me 40K for the project. Right. So one of the lessons I had learned in one of the books that I read back then is that when you're in conversation with clients, there's a way you build the confidence of those clients. And a lot of times it starts by saying back to them exactly what they've said to them, but just reshaping the word. So let's say, for example, the client says they would like our website to be SEO optimized. You can come back and when you are reporting back to them, just like, so a lot of times when they are done talking about like their requirements, make sure that you recap everything they've said, but now use your own words to say exactly what they've said. And a very good example of that is someone says, for example, we want our website to be SEO optimized or SEO optimized. You can say, "Oh, from what you've said, I see that there might be SEO issues on like the projects that you've worked on, and you like this to be fixed." You've basically said the same thing, but you just use like different words, right? And when negotiating for the price, let's say, for example, you tell the person, "Oh, this thing is going to cost you 1 million naira," and they are slashing it by 500K. What you can do is go back to the requirements that they've listed and tell them something like, with all of these requirements, for you to be able to get value, the kind of value that you desire, you need to invest more, even though I understand that your budget is 500K. I've done this many times and it does work, right? I don't know how to end this video as usual, but yeah, cheers. And I hope that this has helped you in one way or the other. Bye for now.